On their way home, the woman said, sweetheart, I saw you were really dancing. But you know, the students' shoes needs for Christmas time. The man said, what? Why are you here? They fought until they got home because something has been triggered. But you did what? And the dancing. Interpreted the dancing wrongly and applied what? Wrongly. And it triggers. You understand? And that's what happens. There's no relationship that we need to do. The man was enjoying, maybe he was dancing knowing that the pocket is dry. Trusting the Lord, because they've told us when you celebrate and sing unto the Lord, the door will open for money to come. Do you get it? This happens. So we will be, is there a challenge with the video you're having? Okay. Start the presentation. If it's ready, then I'm an alternative pathway person. So then you work on the video. And that is an AI video I wrote. Somebody shared something with me. By the time they have turned it into a video. So I wanted to tell you that you have a long way to go. Just like I have. When it comes to this. Please, let's do the presentation. Okay. So, where's the laptop? Please, you can put it here. Yes, that's my first slide. I know you have come with a mindset. You have come with what? A lot of what? Today, we have to shift. We have to do what? Shift. There's a need for mindset shift. Because we carried so many things on our head about people. I was trying to tell Prof that they should give 1 month to be at home. She said, no, they will come and worry you. Get you to think food. I said, it is not true. Because we think of these men like that. You understand? But every man is different. Every what? Man is different. And every is what? Different. Because as you think, so you are. As you do what? Think, so you are. So we transfer our thinking into people's life. And they act according to the way you think. Did you understand? Yes. The same with our children. You transfer your thinking into them. And you always be seeing you wear. And I can tell you that glasses becomes a goggle. You can't see beyond that. Until you change and see them differently, you'll be seeing what you want to see. Is it ready? Hey, I tell you today. So there's a passage I love so well, that anything you see is subject to what? Hey. Anything these eyes sees is subject to what? Change. If you knew how I was very thin, but now you can't believe I'm the same person. You can look at yourself. I was not also wearing glasses. I was looking at Messi. I didn't used to see you with glasses. So everything you see is subject to what? Change. Immediately you see it, it has the ability, the potential to change. So the difficult situation we are talking about, put it on slideshow. The difficult situation we are all looking and talking about is subject to what? Change. So, please go back. So because of that, even Even myself, when they gave me the topic, I was trying to navigate. I was doing what? Navigating. Because I was telling myself there are so many mindsets you, and you want to shift it. So how do you have your root? I had to understand. Had to do what? Be able to interpret so that I know how to what? Apply. That is life. That is what? Life. Life is not straight line. It's not what? A straight line. So I've been struggling since I got this topic. So I won't lie to you, please. So just like you want to hear me, I had to navigate also. Are you getting it? Yes. So because of that, the next slide tells you how I had to do it. Please, can we read together? I think the spirit of eternal. We put a, you don't worry yourself. I just saw it. You typed it. Don't worry. Don't get at all. Please, can we read it together? We fix not on what is sin, but on what is unseen. Since what is sin is what? Temporary. But what is unseen is eternal. That's how, yes. That is what I want you to carry. You fix. When you fix your eyes on something, that something becomes like a big goggle. And even when that person has some good aspect, you can't see. Because you're fixed, you're focused, so it begins to expand. It looks as if that is all about life. And your mindset becomes fixed mindset. Becomes what? Fixed mindset. But in real life, you need growth mindset. You need what? Growth mindset. A mind that is ready to grow. So I started asking myself, do you have the... So I asked, what does it mean to you, please? I want to hear from... We will be interacting, so don't be relaxing like you're in the sitting room. No lecture today. My students, they know me. I don't know why people are at their back. See, that's one of my students. He knows that I don't do all the talking because I'm not the embodiment of knowledge. Everybody has something. And I want us to... Why are these people at their back? These are seats here. Why? I wanted to engage you. Yes. What is navigate? Another word for navigation. Navigate. Maneuver. Put it. Maneuver. Don't put it here too. Maneuver. Take maneuver. So if you have a difficult situation, what do you need to do? Hey. It's a meandering. Be taking those words so that when you see a difficult situation, you begin to understand. What else? They know this is how I teach you, so because I'm not embodiment, I don't carry all the knowledge in my head. Meandering. Meandering. What other words? Navigate. So let me ask you, if you were in a class and you ask your student this question and they are all quiet, what will you do? What will you do? You people, but now you're doing the same thing to me. You tell them to stand up. I have been teaching. So then you'll be moving around, causing confusion in the class, and they'll be watching you. But you are doing the same to this one too. What's another word? We've had two. Winding, yes. The pilot through. Powerful words. To set out. Steering. Twist. Those words you are using, are they easy? Negotiate, yes. Are they easy? The word themselves, if you want to look at the real meaning. I always tell people that one of the challenges we have is when we enter in the academic environment, the ecosystem own characteristics. Has what? Its own characteristics. So you don't walk into it and think flow. The same with this marriage we are talking about. You can't just walk into it and think that we will not be meandering. It's part of it. It's part of what? It. So these were the words: way, finding, stairmanship, sailing, pathfinding, guidance, negotiate. When we look at career space, what are we talking about? Is that broad area, the field which your career develops? Your career what? Develops. So you are going to develop your skills, interests, you look for opportunities, and what? The professional environment where you are. So that's the space we are looking at, and you have to navigate. You negotiate. You find a path. And that is the same way you do in homes. It is not different. So I always tell the young people who want to marry, I say, how come you do literature research to find gaps? When it comes to marriage, you don't do literature review to find gaps. That one is, I have fallen in love. Then we go fall in love. Fall. Now stand in love, you won't stand. That's how I teach them and laugh. So that I'm doing this so that if you are in difficulty here, you relax. That's what I'm getting you to, the point of seeing it as part of the journey of life. As part of what? The journey of life. There's no marriage that is, would I say 100%? No. Everybody had to navigate. Everybody has to do what? Navigate. So those stories you compare, when you see the person outside is laughing and smiling, you think, hey, I wish mine was like, no. There is something under the carpet. So don't compare. Don't do what? Compare. Yours is what? Unique. It's what? These 5 fingers, are they the same? So anytime you start comparing your difficult situation with another person's difficult situation, you are missing it. Because it's like this finger, I use it to lick what? Soup. Then I start saying, why is this one not licking food? Why is this one not licking food? Is this one meant to lick food? No. That's what we do. We try to catch that all men, all women should behave the same way. We are unique. We are what? Unique. No comparison. Please. Yes, move on. When we say difficulty, about the state of being hard to do, to deal with, or understand. That's why I use the word. You must understand, interpret, and do what? Apply. Or a state of being difficult, fact of not being easy to do, to handle, or understand. So understanding is the key, first, of the situation before you start navigating. Is that okay? You have to understand. So it's not that Ajwa is doing this in their house. Go feast. No. You must understand your own what? Situation and navigate through it. Yes. I want you to generate profile for difficult spouse. Each person should generate profile. What do you think when they say spouse is difficult? Write them down. Maybe you see yourself in it. Because this story is just about you're looking at somebody. I want you to write it. Please. Profile somebody that you say is what? Difficult spouse. I will ask people to share. That's a group activity. But I would have put you in a group. Then when you say somebody, a spouse is difficult, what are you saying? I'm giving you 2 minutes to do that. Profile, a picture of the person. You see, I am trying to get you to see something. They are bringing food. You see what food can cost? When you say the man will worry you, even you are enjoying this way. So you don't know yourself. Huh? Even phone is worrying some people too. So please, Generate some profile. When you say a spouse is difficult, what are you saying? What? If you say dog is difficult, your leader is difficult, what is it? What is it? My wife is difficult. My husband is difficult. Please, let's begin to think. What is it that I'm saying the person is difficult? Right, generate some profiles. Then I will pick some people to share. Amma knows the mother. This one knows that I can't just be doing the talking alone. They must also. We are co-creating. We are doing what? Co-creating. I said somebody, Prof. Oduro is difficult. What am I saying? What is it? Prof, it's very difficult. This prophecy, very difficult to do. What is it? They've been saying it. I like that. What is this? When the person becomes defensive during an argument. Okay, I like that. Defensive during an argument. When the person is truthful. Okay, truthful. And it becomes difficult because the person is truthful. Is it not a character you should love? I'm just wondering. You see, I like that, yes. Convincing, self-centered. You can't convince the person. Easily angered. These are difficult. Yes. Please be writing it. Egocentric. It's about him or her. Self. Self. Too demanding. He thinks he's always right. Doesn't appreciate anything. Put it right. Be writing, because you must be asking yourself, do you have a tint of this inside you? Because it's important. When you are examining somebody, it's always good to look at people and see what you can only see the person, you don't see yourself. It's something you see, the glasses we put on is a problem, because in doing that, you remove yourself from the scene. And you know, the story says, if you point, this looks at you. That's why we need to navigate. Yes? I'm listening here. Non-compromising. He takes a stand. That's the fixed mind. This is how we do it. And it must be done that way. Now, communicate. So when we say difficult spouse, different ways of different people. It means different things, like what we have just generated. Mine might be impossible to please. Are you getting it? Another person is hard to communicate with, quick to argue. It's what? Everybody. So I have made you to mention others. Are you getting it? So you discover that these are issues. But if you also come to yourself, depending on the context, you might behave exactly like you. Okay? So this is reflection time. Do you see some of these signs in your stakeholders? The people, apart from, remove the home. Remove the glass of home first. Do you see these signs you mentioned? Difficult to please. Do you see them in your stakeholders? As in the student you teach, do you see them? Do you see them in your children also? I want you to be, we are talking, so we engage our heart. It's our heart we are engaging. what does it mean to you if you are seeing it, even in your children, in everywhere you go, you see these signs of difficulty, and you see them all around? What do you think? What does it mean to you? That is what? Human. Is what? Human. And in selecting a husband or a wife, you select from this human. They will not come from the moon. So that I want you to get to a point of relaxing. That it is well. That is what? It is well. Can you avoid difficulty in career space? Can you escape it? I want you to answer. These questions are so searching. I am in a career space also. Are you getting it? I left my baby 3 months and went to do PhD. Are you getting it? So I had a difficult traveling, moving. Can you avoid difficulty in career space? No. No. It's not possible. It's not what? Possible. How do you see difficulty? How do you see difficulty? These are things, when you take time to retreat, you discover that there is more to life. There is what? More to life. To reflect. I'm not standing here as a perfect example. Are you getting it? But for many years I've been counseling people. One of the things is people coming into this journey with a mindset that it is a bed of roses. Then they be asking, the girls will be asking the men, are you romantic? I ask, you don't know romance, oh, you don't know. It is when you enter and you are doing your career, then you understand. If you can be having sex every day, you feel tired. But when you were doing lovey, if I had told you in counseling that it is not like that, they will say, Madam is not spiritual. I'm happy the young ones are here because the things they look out for is serious, very serious. Very what? Serious. Please, can you avoid difficulty? No. So what next? What next? Reason why you can't avoid difficulty. Do you know? Please, do you know reason? Is what? Because it's difficult. I like that. Because it's what? Difficult. I want you to be relaxed. The journey is sweet, depending on how you position your mind. Please go on. Disagreement between two what? Parties. Normally from disagreement, all what you said was, this person is this person is this. So I was looking at it, different backgrounds. Different what? Backgrounds of the spouses. The way they were brought up. And interestingly, when I go for women's fellowship, and the women are complaining about the men, and then I will just stand up and, please, who trained them? They will all be quiet. Who trained them? The women. The mothers. I always ask them. And because of that, they won't invite me. Because I'm from a home where they train the boys and the girls the same way. Are you getting it? They were not special. I was also. I remember my son, they said, don't cry. Men don't cry. I say, cry. I say, cry. You have emotions, isn't it? Yes. But mothers accept that and build them not to feel. Are they not human beings? Made in the image of God? That is it. So we have been part of the problem. And we must be part of the what? Solution. Perceptions. Perceptions. Lack of knowledge and understanding of the person. And you know the person, and you don't know the purpose of your own marriage, nor the purpose of your own life. Limited knowledge of the person, and also what? The purpose. So you go, your friend says, we have been traveling to Valley something to enjoy. They open door, they close. You here, you are in that one room. The man will not say, let's go and enjoy. Then you come. I don't understand this house. Nothing. No excitement. Is that the purpose of your own marriage? Did you find out if that man likes traveling? Did you know about that? Me like this, I know my husband likes the house. Are you getting it? Yes. So what I did was, the small travel, go to Accra to see my mother-in-law. I had to make sure we go there. And he was happy to go with me. Then we go and stay there. Not to Valley Safari, yes. Where we will go, open the door, dance, and dance. We were going to my mother-in-law's one room to do what? Then we will come out from the compound. My mother-in-law will prepare the food. Then I'll sit and eat from the what? The pot. I knew that was my own. That is what? My own. And I'm happy with it. I'm what? Happy with it. Individual what? Aspiration, expectation. And I want to say wrong assumptions. Wrong what? Assumption. And we carry that same mind to God. We assume God is a Father Christmas. So they tell you, if you put 10,000, you will get what? As if God is a lotto. Huh? No. Please. One thing we need to pray for is, Lord, help us not to have wrong assumptions. Wrong assumption. Assuming what the person is doing mean this. We are very good at interpreting. The ladies are like that. You know, I used to tell somebody that I grew up with guys. When you write a letter to a guy, he will just read and put it there. A lady will, what did he mean? Bring a dictionary. Look. Do you understand? We are unique people. Men are not like that. To change them, sometimes to be like that. And they also want to change us. Are you getting it? So in the process of that, there'll be what? Disagreement. Because everybody thinks my own way of doing things is better. The man thinks is better, the woman thinks is better. Then there'll be conflict. That we can't, because of perception, wrong assumption, thinking that way. And this is also ends with somebody said that they don't want to accept that they are wrong. Pride sets in. Ego stick. Do you get it? And I can tell you the source is the fallen world. The what? The fallen world. We are not perfect what? Being. So conflict is a necessity. Is what? A necessity. It's not bad at all. It's not what? Bad at all. Can be what? Prevented. Can be what? Managed. It can be what? Resolved. Please, can somebody read this?
Give your spouse your time, your affection, and your attention.
Please read it again.
Regardless of how hard you work, give your spouse your time, your affection, and your attention.
This is for both. When I'm talking, I'm not talking about just, because sometimes you are now looking and marking that man. Please don't mark the man. I'm talking to you. Don't be, please. I know your mind is on that man. Leave that man what? Alone. The marking scheme. You are very good at that. Please leave that man alone. We are all in there. You know, yesterday I watched a program. I've been sending messages to people that people need people. People do what? Need people. And I also told them about there's a ministry of presence. Some of us are not present at home. We might be there, but we are not present. They can't feel you. They can't do what? Feel you. If you're there, it's somewhere, everybody is moving. No, you are not present. The children can't feel you. The man too can't feel you. The woman cannot what? Feel you. Because you're not present. You don't feel yourself also. It's true. You are there always carrying something around the place. You can't feel yourself also. Because you can't feel yourself, how can you feel others? That's the problem. This one says come. Especially, you know, I am also a church person, but the way the women carry church is something. When we get to heaven, you will understand. Better by and by. We carry it as if. I've always told my pastor that my church, first church is my home. Is what? If I cannot be present there, I come to church, I will just come and release on present. One kind of thing. So my home. You don't do devotion, everybody carry. Last week I was with the youth. So I was supposed to talk to them about time with God. And they said, they were late for church. This is. Mama, everybody. If you can't have devotion with the children, you and your husband and so on, is it the church one you will be, or you're there marking attendance? Please, let us be sincere with ourselves. Amen. Amen. Okay. So there are 4 characters at play during difficulty. There are 4 what? Character at play when there are difficulty. One is what? Must win character. Must what? Win character. It's not good. So every time you're going for negotiation, your mindset is that this one, I have to win. It's a must. You go. Same way when we go to negotiate with the government, we must win. No. The next one is indifferent character. You withdraw from the situation easily, you yield to the situation. The third one is the negotiation what? Character. The last one is somebody who wants to be a resolver. And we prefer that somebody, we should begin to move and resolve what? Issues. You nip them as they come. You don't do what? Piled. By the time you pile, we need a bulldozer. Are you getting it? So we nip them as they appear. You nip them as they appear. You nip them as they appear. One of the things I notice about this is we don't engage in hard talks. Hard what? Talks. It says it's delicate. So there was a time I asked the lady, say, my husband. Then I said, how did he open his mouth to ask you for marriage? Please. It means before this, you were talking. You were going for the valley. So what is happening? So it's always very good to review things and ask yourself, what changed? What changed along the way? Please, can we read this together? Please read it again. Who knows what that means? The nuances behind that statement. can just share something that struck you from that quote? It's unknown. This tells you people have been going through what you're going through. Are you getting? And so they pen them down. So please, who can say something about this quote? Hey, my class, oh, my class. What is happening to the student? Oh, please. Is that?
I want to use as an example to this, where you see yourself in marriage, and then because you want to thrive in your field, in your workplace, you forget things. And because it's a balancing purpose and partnership isn't always easy. We know the marriage ground is not that easy. And this is tested most times when in your career you want to build. So you go to school, you spend time at your workplace, and if you are not careful, you ignore the things you have to do home. And when this happens, that is the test of time. So when this happens, they are saying that it is just grace and patience. And then the clear vision is when you sit back to realize that, well, I'm putting too much time into my work. There is no balance, like Prof gave the talk about work-life balance. You are just putting too much effort into maybe your workplace without balancing it with the family life. And after that, or on that note, you need grace, you need patience, and you need to sit back and then tell yourself that, no, I have to work on the marriage. You need to put an effort in it before you can be successful. That is where I see that. But grace, patience, and clear vision can turn even resistance into quiet support. That is what I feel. Thank you.
Into what? Quiet support. Into what? Quiet support. Thank you very much. Anybody have to say? Okay, let's move on. Dealing with difficulty, possible solutions. One of the key things you need to do is to establish the personality you are married to. The what? The personality you are married to. That person. That person, not another person. You know, my husband, when I met my husband, he doesn't open doors for people. Those things people like now. Open door, then you go and sit. No. He's not the one who opened doors and close it. And then before he goes to his own side to open. No. So I married him as he is. So I did. So if he changes now to open the door and close for me, I will say, hallelujah. Are you getting it? So precious to me. Another person, that opening is so much that he will tell everybody, you know, my husband, we can work together. He won't even mind me. And then you make a big. Do you understand? Yes. I accepted that he won't open doors and close for me. And he will not be also in front of people. To be frank, if you see my husband on the road and I decide to do like, hey! It's like he wants to enter the ground. So, I have to know him. Please don't. Do you understand? So why should you I always ask people, most people you see in outside that they are discussing as they don't discuss at home. Are you getting it? You want to do all the show when you go Cold War. So when I go, I'm moving around doing my own thing. He's also. But mistakes. So I will want him to be like those who, when they are outside, then we take pictures and put on the DP everybody is seeing us. He's good. But he is not like that. Do I force him to come and stand by me? The face will be like this. What am I doing? I'm just telling you that we force people to be. You have a wife who is also like that. Then you want, no. Establish the type of what? Personality. Married to. Please. Take time to do that. Secondly, identify source of the what? The challenge. Finances, is it or role? Your what? Role. I told her this morning that anybody can wake up and lay the bed. Do you understand? And that is how it has been. It's not, maybe some people say, we assign duties. No. When you do that, you make people not to be free. Make rigid. Then you won't even enjoy. Allow people, let us see the people as they are. And then we will navigate. We will do what? In the other house, it's a different story. Are you getting it? But in my house, it's what? A different story. Because I know the person I'm married what to. Please. Lastly, ensure there is what? Effective communication between you people. That is very key. I told her that this morning we ate together. And what do we eat? We've decided we will be eating plantain with contemporary. Because when we were very young, we came to campus, we used to visit the couple. When they sit together on the table eating, hey, they be laughing and talking. Very simple, not complex. We like complex things. We like complex things. They were happy in their house. They have 5 boys. They have what? 5 boys. I can't tell you. 5 boys. The man and the woman always, because those boys will leave. Now they have left. They have done what? And the 2 of them are there, but you've been fighting because you don't know life. They have all left. So one thing I always ask people is say, please create and nurture what? A new mindset. Create and do what? Nurture your new. So as you think, so you are. So when difficult situations come, ask yourself, that's an opportunity to know who I am. Yesterday she talked about self-awareness. You know. Those days you'll be saying, if this one is done to me, I will show them. It is now. You know that it's not like that. You will change. Are you getting it? So when those difficult time comes, that's when you know who truly you are. Number 2, it builds what? Perseverance, resilience, and what? Adaptability. You have to, because if you want to navigate, you need to adapt. That's one skill you must learn. Are you getting it? If you want to navigate, then adaptation is very key. And that builds you to persevere. To do what? To persevere. Then develop what? Character. You develop character. One character that I know we struggle is humility. Is what? Humility. For both. You must be humble. You know why I say so? Is that God, if you say you like God, He resists the proud. I can tell you. If you have, and these are issues from the heart. They are not physical, what you do. He sees how things appear, how you manage that man, how you think about him, how you think about that woman. If you look down, because you're now a professor or something, God knows. Are you getting? Or now you are somebody, you think, no. It is God who sees that innermost part, and He resists it. And will allow certain things to come your way so that it will expose your heart. Test and expose heart. Difficult situation, that's one. So if you remember the story of the children of Israel, when He allowed them to pass through the desert, He says, so that I will know what is in your heart. Strengthens capacity to love. Strengthen what? Capacity to love. And then you mature and do what? Grow. As you think, so you are. As you think, so you are. Now ask yourself this question. Why is my spouse difficult? Can somebody just wake up and decide to be difficult? I don't think so. Something. What we talk about background. Yesterday I watched a small film. The children, 3 boys, lost their mother. And when you enter, and their father decided he will put all his energy at work. So these boys trying to manage what has happened to them. When anybody comes, they will throw things. They tell me, if there's nobody to manage that, they will grow up like that and will marry a woman. And what will happen? What are the underlying causes? Are they solvable? Define and discuss your career goals. Do what? Discuss your, engage. Clear distinction between and what? Domestic life. There must be clear. Your domestic work is domestic work. Be interested in your spouse what? Always ask. Not yours alone, always in the front of him. Ask him, what are you interested in? I was telling somebody when I came, they had told my husband that you need to stay long. More than people stay here for 10 years before they move to the next level. Me, I came because I had a background of university, and I knew you can't stay 10 years like that. So I asked him. He is into wildlife. I'm into food. But the wild eats. Don't they eat? So I told him, bring the food of the wilds. And I will do the analysis. Myself and Prof, we will work. You bring their food. We will analyze. At the end, we publish together. We did what? Publish together. Can you work? Rather than making your own career very important, every other person is not important. Please, let us have a mindset. Motivate your partner to develop interest in what inspires you, makes you happy. Are you getting it? Do you know that the good news is that we have the power of influence, women, which we don't use. We use it to fight, but we don't use it to build. That is a potential you have. Okay? I want to tell you, if you combine career, marriage, it will affect your mental health, especially with children. So I'm not hiding it from you. But do what? Seek what? Help. Seek what? Help. Seek what? Help. Seek what? Help. Don't see everybody as witches. Your mother-in-law is this one, everybody. For me, I had to work on myself. Most of the things I tell you is that I work on myself first. So it is my husband, people who lived with me. I had to close my eyes to a lot of things. Are you getting it? You have to do what? Close your eyes to a lot of things. But my mind was, anyone that comes to stay with me will go to school. Will do what? Go to school. And all of them, by God's grace, will go to school together. Home appliances. You have things now to buy, isn't it? Yes. To help. Make spouse feel what? Prioritized. Hey, sweetheart. I don't know what. One lady saw me say, how do you call your husband? I said, Daddy. He said, you are not romantic at all. I said, this one is very romantic. Mine is very romantic. You go and call yours what you want. Mine is Daddy to me. Do you understand? Wanted to push me in a cage. When my husband enjoys Daddy, I should come out. Oh, no. I'm very frank. Yes, you can say darling, but me. Daddy is very sweet for me. Darling, I don't understand. Make your spouse feel what? Prioritize. That is the only sugar in your word. Please, to focus on the nurturing of the children. Of what? The nurturing. You'll be seeing characters you need to nip quickly. Are you getting it? When you have them. How do you navigate? Develop what? Positive what? Mindset. Develop what? Forgiving spirit. Create what? support group, workplace or outside. What we are doing here is a typical example, because there's nothing that happens to you that is not happening in somewhere else. Are you getting it? But in sharing, there's no need to be secret. Refrain from neglecting wifely what? Duty. This you understand. There's a duty only wives can do. Isn't it? Yes. Is there any other person who can do? Oh. So listen to me. And don't use your career as... Please don't use your career as what? Excuse. Seek professional what? Guidance, coaching to do that. What next? Create what? Positive environment. Respect, transparency, ability, growth mindset. Embrace difficulty. Can you see opportunity to grow in that difficult situation? Can you see? Because what you see, you create. What you do what? See, you create. Engagement skill. Active what? Active what? We always want them to listen to us, but make time also to listen. Let them also a day of work. Sweetheart, since you call them sweetheart, me I will say daddy. How was the day? Did anybody? Then we talk about it. Because he's your friend, whether you like it or not. He's a friend. He's what? A friend. Join the right couple groups. Join what? Not those who are learning from online, please. Those learning from what? Online. Negotiation is important and influence. I take home message. The two spouses should make up their mind to be what? To be what? To be what? Number 2, applying. Please read it. I won't read. Please read it. Applying the knowledge of God, creator in life. Nothing will limit you. Last. Navigating your career and making a difficult partnership requires not to win against your spouse, but to win the peace that allows your purpose to thrive. Please read it again. Navigating your career and making a difficult partnership requires wisdom, not to win against your spouse, but to win the peace that allows your purpose to thrive. Finally, read this, please. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. Please read it again. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. Thank you very much.
Oh, is that all we can do for her? We are very grateful, Prof. Ibok, and I know that it was very insightful and very interactive. I know we might have some 1 or 2 questions we want to ask as well. Please, do we have any questions that or any question?